Hello, hello. How is everybody doing today? Bring this over here. Oop. Did that post? Okay. And can you hear me okay? Yes. Cool. Hello, Cassie. Hello. I have to get everything set up. Okay. Ethan moved everything around. I'll have to send you a picture. We got one of the fancy monitor stands so that you can make your monitors be floating. So I have to move everything around. And I'm not... Normally the camera's over there. Now it's here. But the microphone is over here on the little extendo arm. So I don't... He normally faces this way when he plays video games because he doesn't use the camera. But I do. So, yeah. Yes, it is exciting. When we were putting it together, I was like, this kind of reminds me of like Doc Ock with all of the arms. It only has 2 arms, but I have to look up now to look at the computer screens rather than down. So, yeah. I'm going to put this back over here, which is my screen so I can see myself. But, yeah. Yeah, well, I only stream once a week, like 2 to 3 times a year, really. So he has priority, sort of, even though I started streaming first, technically. So we'll have to figure something out. Kind of just gets reset every day that one of us has something to do. There's a kitty. Hi. What are you doing? Do you want to come say hi? Well, you don't have any homework that you have to do for writing right now, do you? You're not doing anything. I need to finish this draft. Guess how many pages it's up to in like a normal 8x11 12 times New Roman document. Because I'm pretty proud of it. Also terrified of it, but proud of it. Yeah, it's up to 286, but that's also because I had to copy formatting or copy stuff over from a different document, so the formatting got all screwed. But yeah, it's like 300 pages. I think, what is it when you go down to the actual like page size that it will be? It's gonna take a second. My computer's gonna be like, yo, what are you doing? But it's almost 500. It's gonna be a book. It's a Cassie. Yeah, just doing it on Google Docs and not adjusting for anything, it is 533 pages. Yes. Like, I'm trying to Do I have a book that I can grab for comparison? Okay. So this book, camera's over here, is 460 pages. Rebellion was 280, 310, somewhere in there. The paperback was longer than the hardback because of formatting. So this was 237 pages. This is 460. It's so much bigger. Stacking. There we go. Stacking. Like, it's still half the book is big. So, yeah, Sierra is gonna read it, and then 2 of my other friends. And I told them that I would give it to them in June. So, yeah. I'm gonna put this back to how it was before. And then, how did I do it? There we go. Forgot how to work it. You should just send him a Snapchat that's just you waving. I don't know. We can Google that real quick. I don't care about the movie. I don't own any of the books. At least not here. My mom kind of claimed them. She loved them. No, that's not what I wanted. Twilight Bone? No, I want the books. Twilight book. Can you... There we go. Look at Barnes & Noble. Almost. The first Twilight book is 544 pages. So, yeah. I'm trying to think, like, what other... If I formatted a certain way, it could be longer than Deathly Hallows. The large print will definitely be longer. The paperback might be about the same, which is terrifying to think of to edit. The hardback actually might be, because I'm going to be changing the formatting a little bit, so it's not going to be... With the rituals, the paperback and the hardback, they were 2 different page trim sizes, and we're just going to go one size across the board so it's easier for formatting. So maybe that won't be an issue. It will depend on how case sizing goes. But it's a big boy. It's big. I'm excited, but terrifying. Terrified. So, yeah. I don't know. I have a lot of bigger books, but I haven't read a lot of them too. Or not. Or I don't know. Words are hard today. I need to get work done so that I can play my Switch. I started my island though, so I'm still going through like all of the basic things, but I did watch Jacksepticeye do. Sorry, I just got distracted by my cat because she's cute. Like his initial playthrough, the first part of it, because I never played Animal Crossing as a kid, and I wanted to know what I was getting into and understand the whole thing with Tom Cook and Mr. Cook and the bells and being broke and such and things. I wanted to know. Yeah, so what time is it? Bigger than all of the Twilight books. That's what I've heard, and I don't really want it to be like. I just want to go play and have fun. I don't know anything about it. Like everybody was so excited when it first came out, and I was just like, I don't know anything about this game. How does it work? Like, you get leaves, you get peaches. And people are saying they have certain rocks, and now there's fish and sharks and stuff, and I don't know. I'm confused. But I went to the store and I got a memory card. So now we have Mario Kart is downloading, and apparently we also have Smash Bros. Because Ethan got it on AJ's Switch. I almost said Twitch Switch type of thing. So we have lots of games, which I didn't know we had. And I went to Walmart and I was looking at games because I can get games. Hello, love. And they had Assassin's Creed, but it was listed for two prices. In one section, it was like the older games, and it was for $18. And then in the new games, it was locked up for $33. And I was like, which one are you actually? Are you watching, or are you just popping in to say stuff since you're at work? What are you doing? You come and say hi to Cassie? If you're actually here, we gotta figure out the camera because I want to keep looking over here. I mean, I could just switch the pages, but then I'm gonna be looking at this. I don't know what way to do it. We're just gonna put everything on this page. I have too many screens. There. Now it at least looks like I'm attempting to look at you, even if I'm looking down below you. She's doing the floppy thing again. Look how much she has to sit up. What are you doing? When I was little, the woodchuck thing, can I show both of them at the same time? Oh no, but I can put one of you in timeout. That's good to know. I was always told that they could chop 10,000 pieces if they could chop wood. I don't know if that has any credence. This is true. You are small. one thing that does make me feel pretty good is just randomly going to other. I still have the Twilight page up, so I'm looking at the review. Bought this book a while ago, and it's a good read if you're bored. However, I wouldn't recommend this book. There are a lot of boring parts in the book, especially those involving Jacob. This book makes you feel really annoyed and stressed. And this one's for the second book where they have that whole weird back and forth. At least I don't make my reader stressed. I don't think. Maybe emotionally stressed at times. But at least that's what I attempt to do. Okay, he's got no audio. Yeah, no, I'm not being super snarky at you. Not right now, at least. I'm just going through and fixing this. It's a bean! I'm always emotionally stressed. My mom loves the Twilight series. Like, whenever it comes on, she makes it a movie marathon. And she made me go opening weekend to part 2. Yes, this is Twilight. I was talking about how long the next book is that I'm working on, and Cassie asked if it was longer than Twilight, so I looked up how many pages it is, and then I was comparing the books, and I read a review from Eclipse, New Moon, whichever is the second one. But my mom made me go to like the premiere weekend of the final movie, and she was one of the people that like audibly like gasped and freaked out when stuff hit the fan. No. We moved all the monitors and shit. We moved the monitors. Now it's at a different height. The camera was like here eye level with me before. Now it's way high, and I can't put it like if I were to put you over here, like the screen isn't big enough to hold you. So you have to. Oh no, I fucked it up. There we go. I fixed it, I think. No. We moved the monitors. It wasn't my fault. Literally watched all 5 movies in less than a full. Yeah. I mean, it is a good way to like kill time. I just get mad at things now. I feel like since like starting to direct and then all that stuff, I can't watch regular movies anymore without making some sort of commentary. I'm gonna see buttons because I feel like I'm getting nope, that nope, bad. Yeah, that one. Mom like freaked out during that scene. She was like, I've never heard anybody in the audience audibly gasp like that since like the 80s, and I don't remember what movie she was referencing. Yeah. There were a lot of things in that I was just like, there's too many plot holes. Even as like 15, I was like, and like my family members kept buying me like Team Jacob, Team Edward stuff, and I was like, I don't even know if I like either of them. Yeah, they did. See, I forget things like that because the effects in Game of Thrones, I remember that ripping off Carlisle's head, whose name I could not pronounce. I did not know how to pronounce his name for like years. Because how do you pronounce? I think I called him Carlisle, like Isle, Carlisle for a long time because I didn't know how to pronounce his name. Yeah. His I like don't remember ever. I feel like I blocked out a lot of the Twilight series. Yeah. If anything, Twilight taught you what not to look for in a romantic partner. So that's a plus. And I just blacked the screen out again. Okay, it's back. Can you? I turned it off. Oh, okay, it's back now. I was messing with the screens. I probably shouldn't have done that because it took me like 20 minutes this morning to try to fix it, and then Ethan woke up and he told me to do something, and I didn't do it the way he said it exactly, and then he came and did it, and it worked immediately. So I should not touch technology. I honestly don't remember. I don't think I remember anything specifically, but I did watch a bunch of TikToks by a girl that remade the scenes how they should have been, like by a normal person. And it was like a lot of things with like spider monkey. Like, why are you calling me a monkey? What do you guys all have to do with monkeys? What are you? And like, what the whole like they made dinner. Oh, she already ate. It's like, oh well, you didn't have to say that. Like, it was good. It was. I appreciated it, but I don't remember who made them. And I took TikTok off my phone for right now, so I can't look at it. Probably could Google it. Yeah. Bean, are you still here? Are you? How is your show? How are you doing it with green screen and live and things? I want to know more about this. Who is he? I do remember. I do remember when Kristen Stewart got pissed, and it was like, whoa, you're actually showing emotion. Like I never understood why. Like now knowing what certain people act like when they're high, I'm like, why did she act like she was high? As a character, why did she seem like she was just constantly high? Either she had absolutely no personality, or she had like severe mental issues and needed to get help, which probably was a combination of both of those. So, yeah. At one point, I heard that like Twilight was being taught in schools, and I can just imagine my English crew just like decimating it, which would be funny. Yep. See, now that you say them, I remember them, but I don't think I would remember them really off the top of my head, aside from like, I know what you are. You're a vampire, which pissed me off because I had already started my Dracula kick at that point. So I was like, this is not a vampire. This is not. My emo phase was just reading Dracula over and over and over again. But honestly, like Nessie is really cute, and I personally would not be opposed to naming a small child Nessie, or it sounds bad, but or a pet, a small child or a pet being named Nessie. The one thing that I'm having an issue with this draft is I highlighted some things in Google Docs, and now they don't want to unhighlight. And then they just unhighlighted. Maybe it was Microsoft Word that didn't want to do it. doesn't say that they will be named Nessie. It's just that I like the name Nessie. There's a lot of names that I don't like. And also writing, I name all of the people that I create names I like, which I guess would also be a child that I would birth. But he's gonna come back and be so confused if he's able to come back. Bean, I want to know about your show. I know roughly what Almost Maine is about because... okay. I think we have OBS on our computer. But I don't know... Oh no, we did use it a few times, so I know what it looks like on this side of it. Computer side. That's cool. So do you all have to have it on and all doing merged streams? That's interesting. I know Ethan's been having issues with like making sure everybody's audio is on when he's been playing before and recording people. So he has clips where like someone has their audio on and they're having like a conversation and then a third person comes in but they have no idea. Like me as an audience member would have no idea what the conversation was because I didn't put it into a certain voice chat or something and then there's no audio. And it's just like, well, damn it, what am I going to do? He's going to be so confused if he comes back. Okay. That sounds complicated, but also really cool. And depending on how stuff goes in the fall and what happens with theater, I might have to reach back out to you to figure out how to do that. Because I technically have gotten the job. I'm contracted for the fall. But whenever I look for stuff on like New York State's websites or anything like that, it doesn't tell me anything about what to do for anything. It's mainly about sports, and then extracurriculars are really vague, and they're normally about the after-school setting. But, or I mean, technically rehearsals are after school, but they're like 5 hours after school. Not 5 hours, like 3 hours. I'm not meeting at 10 o'clock at night. I usually leave at 10 o'clock at night. Yeah, that would make sense. I looked at Almost Maine last year. At least I think it was Almost Maine. That's the one that's got like all of the little scenes in it. Yes. And there's like the one bar scene. And someone's got like a tattooed Felina, something like that. I read that one and I looked at it for my kids, but my kids are still working. They're all friends. They're all good friends, but they do not emotionally connect. There is a lot of kissing. That's why we're not doing it. I'm just imagining like two people with screens. Like, there's like 5 inches in between. Is this a dress rehearsal? Because if this is a dress rehearsal, I want out. Or is this just a dress rehearsal where everything goes bad before it gets good? Is that our metaphor for 2020? Is this a dress rehearsal? Yeah. Acting with the wall and sightlines. Yeah. I've been doing a lot of presentations, which is also why we need to figure out the camera setup, because for my work seminars, and I'm just like, I'm talking to X amount of people on the computer, but also Ethan's over there, and he's heard the presentation like 3 times now. At one point, I had to edit it out because I edited the video replay and put it on YouTube, and he started singing Frank Sinatra at one point in the background. I think it was Frank Sinatra. I don't know what it was that he was singing, but he's just over there with his headphones, just singing, and I'm just like, babe. What? It's Friday, right? Friday night? Because Friday night I should be able to come to it type of thing. Saturday, my parents are taking me on a wine tour for my birthday, so I will be drinking. Do you want to come say hi? Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Okay, cool. Isn't tomorrow Thursday? Yay! Bean's doing things tomorrow. Yay, theater. I might get the kitty cat. Yeah, you. I'm coming for you. I have a cat. We're not getting any work done tonight. I don't think we are. We're going to talk. Yeah, we've been planning it for a couple weeks. It's really just Mom using it as an excuse to go to more wineries, which we're fine with that, right? We're fine with that. Also, there's a winery that I haven't gone to before that I've had their wine a lot, and I've wanted to go, but we just haven't. So that's like our first stop. But we're going on the non-well side of the lake, and that makes me kind of sad. But, you know, adventures. She is hooked in. Hey! I'm sorry. That was rude, though. That hand is nowhere near you anymore. Do you want to get down? You can get down. Okay. Tell my kitty you miss her. Hey, your dad misses you. Do you care? She's gonna spend time with me down there, but she doesn't want to sit with me anymore. She just left a ton of fur all over my chest, though. Yes, you. The people wanted to say hi to you. She's laying underneath my feet. But does Dad miss you? I mean, you did conspire, so you have to have been talking at some point. You don't miss your fur child? What about me? You have to deal with me in 10 hours. Do you love me? You don't have any audio. Well, I guess that answers that question. You don't miss me. Since I currently just have Cassie and Ethan without audio, I'm going to finish my raviolis. Which is why the stream said, like, stream starting soon in a little bit. For a little while, because I was eating my raviolis. Yeah. Yes, my raviolis. I got a bag for myself for dinner. So, you know those foods that, like, you have a lot when you're a kid? And then ravioli gave me the formula. Okay, I was like trying to figure out what you were saying and I was confused. You have as a kid and then you eat them again as an adult after not eating them for a while and you're like, oh my gosh, this is the best thing ever. I've been having a lot of those moments lately. Mainly with like recipes I've gotten back from my mother, and I'm just like, why did I not appreciate this as much as when I was a kid? Like, chicken broccoli orzo. It's literally just chicken fried in a pan, covered in chicken broth, and then steamed broccoli and orzo, and then you cover it in Parmesan, and it's the best thing ever. I've had it like 4 times since Mom gave me the recipe. No. I wrote yesterday. We can pull up my thing. It's kind of divulged from a writing stream into. We gotta get ready for your scene. But glad to see you. Bye, Bean. Thank you for coming. And I did write yesterday. I wrote 3,000 words yesterday. I wrote like almost 7,000 over the weekend. I did write yesterday. I can show you my noise. Are you even there? Are you listening? I can show you my tracker thing on the writing website. There's been several days where I haven't written, which is why I need to, because I'm behind. But I've written 4 days in a row, bitch. One day I only wrote 50 words, but it was a section of a scene and I wrote it. But, like, that's my word count. Like, it's all over the place, but I'm doing it. So, this is what I say. Yes, we trust this computer. I don't want it to pull stuff up. I have hiccups. But, yeah. What has Cassie been up to? I could put him in timeout. Hey, Sims is good. Except I got Sims at one point on Steam on my laptop, and it won't let me go past like picking the skin color of a character. It just decides that it's too much for the computer. It is just like, nope, and shuts down. So I don't get to play Sims. I might cancel. I don't want it. I feel like if I went through the effort of downloading it on Steam from my account, I probably could put it on this computer. I just haven't yet because I'm lazy. But I really haven't been playing a ton of games lately. I thought someone put a picture of Puss in Boots up on their Snapchat, but it was a peanut butter ice cream. I just saw orange. I don't know where my glasses are. I haven't been able to find them. I need to do that. Yeah. Well. I probably should do some writing now. Do you have any papers or things you need to work on, Cassie? Probably not right now. Yes, that would make for lots of time to play Sims. Yes. Thank you, Miss Corona, for blessing us with the time to play video games. Sort of. It's weird working from home because I'm like, do I have time to do this? And then I do a bunch of things and I'm like, I don't have time for this thing that I wanted to do. Like, I feel like I get like 2 main things done a day, and I just have to pick what that is and go from there. Yeah, are they gonna get open? I'm done with school and there's a higher increase. Yeah, that makes sense. Especially, what phase is the city in right now? Because we are in phase 4, but I think, aren't you still in like phase 2 down there? You gonna go get your food? Or are you just getting comfy? What you doing? Her food bowl is there on the tower. So you get to watch a kitty mukbang. I'll do the talking, she'll do the eating. I wonder if you can hear her crunching. It's one of my favorite things. Oh, okay. That makes sense. It was kind of weird, like, being one of the first people to open, because I was like, with everybody, like, a lot of you guys being downstate, it was like, I feel like we're downstate. I mean, obviously, we're not in any of the same capacity you guys were, but it's like, I feel like we shouldn't be doing anything. Even though we're in this phase, let's not do anything. So a lot of retail jobs, like the malls and stuff, still haven't opened really up here, I don't think. So I don't think you would, even if you were up here, you would be doing much of anything. I think they're open if there's a door to outside, but I don't know if that's even a thing anymore with like the whole ventilation and all of that stuff. I feel like I'm so whited out. Like, I'm just pale. Yeah. Which sucks, because your cards are really pretty. I have one of yours that you sent us in a letterbox. Yeah. Okay. Well, maybe that'll help me answer my question, or the question that my sister keeps asking me. She asks me like once a week if Dick's is open because she needs to get new track spikes for cross country. Not track spikes, but cross country spikes. And I'm just like, I don't know. I don't go that way. But I did go to the mall today, and this is what my Snapchat was in reference to. I went to the bank, and the bank I go to is in the parking lot of the mall where the geese live. And there's like an offshoot that you come around the corner, and the geese were just walking across the road. She can order them online, but she likes to go in and try them on, so she can get an idea of like the style and stuff. She's very particular about how the traction is on them, and also like how they mold to her feet. So she likes to make sure that they will be really good for her and stuff. So a lot of times we'll walk around and get the new spiky bits, which they do ship online, but whenever she's done so, she's had issues where they don't send her the correct sizing and stuff. Like at one point, she ordered track spikes, which are like 1/8 of an inch, and they sent her football spikes, which are like almost 1 inch long. So they didn't even fit in the shoes that she had ordered them for, and then even if they did, they'd be sticking out of the bottom of the shoe like that much. It'd be very clear. Like as it is, sometimes she puts in her cross-country spikes, which are longer than her track spikes, and they will sometimes check her shoes. Or not her shoes, but check people's shoes in general to make sure that they're not cheating by having that little bit of extra traction. So she likes to just go in to make sure she's getting what she wants. And then we end up looking at all this other stuff too. Or did you decide to come back? Are you going to be less grumpy this time? Do you want to come up? Yeah. Hi, baby. Oh, I'm sorry. Do you want to come snuggle? You already left a lot of hair all over me, so what's the difference? Okay. I think I'm going to get off now and do some work and then get on and play with my speech. So, yeah. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out. This has definitely been the most active stream that I have had. Though the least productive. But that's fine. So, okay. Well, I'll talk to you later. Bye.